There's the sprayer. Needs to get put away at some point. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, before we get started, merchandise for sale only for a couple more weeks. November 25th is when it goes down. Go check it out, link in the description, or link down below. But anyway, we are just getting ready to go. The 7088 is resurrected and alive. So I am going to check oil on the 8050 because I'm going to be running this for a little bit, and my great uncle Bun is going to be running it for a little bit. We're kind of excited to have Bun back for a little. He can't go all day, but we're just excited that he's around. So I'm just checking oil real quick. That looks good. We'll fire this thing up and let it warm up for a smick. Let this guy warm up. So the 7088 harvested about 2,000 bushel last night. So about 2 semi loads, all running the 4-wheel drive system, and it ran all right. So no issue so far. So we'll see how she goes. It is alive. Fueling up. 7088, ready to roll. Oh. That calf's out again. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna take this semi over. It's got a load on it. Somewhat of a load. First truck dumped up today. I'm gonna climb the wet bin and the dry bin we're going into. Just see how full they are. My Uncle Bun took off in the cart. We'll see how long. Hopefully he can run all day today. That would be ideal, because it's good to have him around. He's been around the farm for a very long time, and he's starting to slow down, but it's good to have him around for a day or two. It looks like my grain cart's coming in full, so I'll have another truck to dump. Look at this steam. Oh, I love it. It feels great because it's very cold out, 25 degrees, so having that dryer heat is very nice. Ring and a half down, not too shabby. Dunzo. Everybody's combining up at Cahill, so you see that water tower basically right to the east of that. There's a big old 100-acre field roughly right in there, 120, that we're working on today. We're gonna run that until our wet bin fills up. Then we're gonna switch over to high moisture corn. You'll see what that is in a second. Done for lunch, second load of the day, or third load, second load of the day. Now it's time to go eat. Curtis is inside changing the oil in his car. We'll only need 5 people today. We have 6 right now with Uncle Bun. I'm kind of like just the backup if Bun needs to leave or anything like that. But in the meantime, I will probably transfer more dry corn while we are while I'm waiting. We're gonna be doing something, like I said, brand new, guys. Never done it on the farm before. We're gonna be cracking high moisture corn. It's basically we combine corn that's wet, 25-ish%. We crack it through a roller mill. You guys see what we use for that. And yeah, we're just gonna combine. So hopefully we can get all that done. Hopefully. Hi, Big Kitty. Bye, Kitty. Good meal from Grandma. Or not Grandma, Larry. This guy. So now we're going back. Bun and Pat kept rolling. So we need to keep the trucks going. I bet I still have one truck already halfway full. So I need to dump this one kind of in a hurry. And we're basically going to run until that wet bin fills up. Second truck of the day. Yep. Now this next one's gonna be a special one. It's Bun's first one of the year. I forgot to put backs on. I'm gonna do this. Probably gonna make a tight turn when I go to turn over there. Yes, this next one's gonna be special because it's my Uncle Bun's first one of the year. So this axle back here is able to turn, or is able to raise up, I should say. It's pretty neat, but then every time you shut the truck off, it lowers it. So you can kind of see it's free right now, but it's slowly lowering down because you use the air pressure to kind of keep it up. And this just basically saves wear and tear on this axle when you're just driving it empty, which half your hopper time is driving empty. So eventually that'll drop down. So I'm just gonna check this truck, see how full it is. I think it's full enough. Yeah, it's good enough. I'll take this one. First, I'm going to buzz over and check the dry bin. I'm going to try and top this dry bin off a little later today. There's a calf out. Stupid thing. About a ring left, so full truck will do it. Cool. So this truck probably should get it about close. Each ring is about 1,000 bushel, and we were a ring and a half with some mild cone. So I bet it'll get it up to that top ring. So I'll probably need 2 more trucks to fill that bin. That's the hope. Well, that's the thought, probably. Another truck down. Let's go, because both carts are over there. There is Bun. Oh my gosh, Bun, you do not need to overload that truck. Hold this thing behind Bun. Alright, making sure everything's good. Farm legend is back. Uncle Bun. And he got this truck full. Not full and I would like it. Don't worry, we're on private property. We're going right there. For the most part. Whoever is moving these stock bales is impressive. 2 of these tractors hauling about 20 bales apiece. Dang. Well, that top indicator just turned on, so let's climb up there. I just started the back hopper of the truck. Let's got a look. I should be able, well, I know I'll be able to fit this entire hopper in this bin, but that'll be about it. Oh, I love stairs. Stairs are so much better than ladders, and dryers are so nice. It's 200-degree heat that I'm feeling. This guy's got 2 of those things running. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 bales a pop. That's moving quite a bit. And here's what it looks like. Nothing too crazy, but should fit this truck. There's Darren dumping right to the left of the blue silo there. That's gonna be the last truck because I'll probably be able to dump that front hopper. That is about it. Speaking of which, that truck is just about empty. Pushing it down. Couple ribs left, that's all I got. See that little guy right above my fingertips? That's the conveyor truck, the grinding truck that Kurt's getting into position. It's gonna be pretty neat, can't wait. They're hauling bales from way over there. Man, they are moving a lot of bales off. It's pretty impressive, Schmitz. And our bin is just about full. Couple ribs left. I'm hoping to get this front hopper done. I don't think I'll get it there. It'll be close though. Letting it clean out because I full. Just hope I don't see any corn leaking out. That would be bad. There we are. I don't see anything leaking, so that's good. Because the last corn should be sliding down right about now. Good deal. Let's go see what Kurt's up to. Dingus was gonna dump on this truck when I clearly pulled on this side of it. That's why we can't have nice things, Darren. So I'm actually gonna get full and then I'm gonna take this load uptown and dump it in their wet bin because we are full. This is how much I dumped in our wet bin. We'll fill her full. Now we're getting full. Good enough. I'm gonna take this puppy uptown. Up there by the water tower is where we're at. Or where we were at, looks like we're done. Pretty good field, this area averaging around 240, not bad. Just pulling onto the scale uptown. Uptown, ready to dump. First hopper is done, waiting on the second one. Or about ready to move over to the second one, I should say. Just emptied out. Now I'll go weigh out because I weighed in, I dumped, and then I'm going to weigh out. That way they know exactly how much grain I dropped off. Got a sample here and I can get the test weight, which is how dense that specific corn was, how much moisture, and then yeah, go back and start transferring some dry corn probably. She full. Let's pull over to the pit and I'll start loading up that truck. We are full. Take this thing over next door. Filling up the truck with dry corn. This should just about finish up that bin to the connected to the leg next door. That'll be it for dry corn over there before the silo, the harvest store. So Pat's up there, you can kind of see him just getting started on the high moisture corn pit. I'm gonna do this for a little bit and then I'm gonna take over Bun's job. Hey buddy, what you doing? Go back that way. That you little turd. There you go. Yep. No, don't go through there. There you go. Go right. Go through that gate. There you go. Good buddy. Good buddy. Proud of you. That is what they call a big brain move. You outsmarted a calf. That's right. Take that, 1-year-old. Ha! Big brain moment there. That little turd, quite literally. Let's check, let's climb this bin, see how full we're getting. Bet we're getting close. Just kidding, I bet this truck's gonna hold it. This bin's gonna hold this truck. We'll see. That can go down. Put on for half this load at least. See that? That weld broke on that hoop support. I'm gonna try and take that off so I can get that fixed. That's pretty good. Can get a little bit more in there, but mostly maybe 50, 100 bushel, that's it. So the last truck of wet corn sitting over the pit, we'll just wait, dump that at the end of the night. I'm gonna check the dry bin, see how full it's getting. There's Darren. So what we gotta do is we gotta back our full grain carts into the pit. I'll show you once I start it, or once I do that. But I'm gonna be jumping in Bun's grain cart. You have fun today?
Turn it over to you. That's too much twisting and turning for me to back in there.
How rough was the ride? Did you do okay in the tractor in the hills?
Oh, that don't bother me out in the field to unload.
Yep.
As long as I'm in the tractor, I can run forward. That's not a problem.
Yep. Now it makes sense.
Okay, well.
Have a good night, Bun.
Yeah.
Drive safe. There goes the living legend on the farm. Well, we love our Uncle Bun. He's in his upper 80s now. Had a heart scare not too long ago. It's good that he's here. Good that he's out here. He's ran grain cart on our farm for almost 40 years, over 40 years. Dumping high moisture corn. Pretty sweet, never done this before. So this is what we're doing. We are basically having high moisture corn, which is basically corn that's 25% or above. And we're running it through a roller mill, which is what that thing is. It's cracking it up, grinding it up, and then flinging it into a pile, and Kurt's gonna push with the 340. This is basically taking place of just having dry corn that we rent the dryer, pay that expense, be able to store it, and then give it to our cows. And dry corn isn't near as efficient as cracked corn. Cracked corn, the cow can digest all of it. With dry corn, whole kernels, a lot of times the cow poops whole kernels out, just like you guys sometimes do when you're, sorry, out of breath, when you eat corn. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're cracking high moisture corn and using our pit for the first time. It's pretty neat. Stuff just looks like powder. Just about all the corns are getting cracked, except for that one. Not bad. Don't screw up. This is the same thing that we use to grind up our hay. So to make that stuff, same exact piece of equipment. All it is you put the chute on instead of the hay grinder. It's pretty sweet. There's Kurt, he's starting to push. Sweet! Goal is we're gonna crack 20 to 25,000. Perfect. And he is just about empty, so now it's about my turn. Just gonna put this in a pile just like our pit. He's gone, he's gonna go catch the combines, and I'm gonna go dump. Gonna push that big old pile. Whew. There we go. Fold it out. Nathan, what field are you guys on? There's a half a ring to go as of a half hour ago, so there's probably, what, a couple hours left? Nope, I had to take a full load up to Preston. That's what it's doing. So this is the neighbor truck that grinds all our hay. It's a Hay Buster 1150. And all it is like I said, a roller mill before. It just cracks everything up, throws it out. We'll go into it in more details tomorrow, because more than likely I'll be up tomorrow. But for today, that's what we're doing. That's why having these scales are pretty handy, because we can know exactly how much we're cracking. That blade is sweet. Curtis found it on Facebook Marketplace out of Wisconsin. And it is nice. Triple B, big black beast. There we are. Let's go catch some combines. So we're picking this field we call above the lane. It kind of just curves around that hay strip and goes on the other side of that hill here that we already picked. Nathan's on that far side doing the good goings, Pat doing the short rows here. But the 7088 is alive. We love it. There's Patrick. He's making his 3-point turns at the ends. I just don't think with only 24 end rows, it's doesn't have enough room to make a full 48 turn. Who doesn't love this combine? Just 13-year-old goodness. I like it. We're knocking this out. So when I was gone, they did this field, and they did the field up by Cahill's. Slowly making progress. Getting like a well-oiled machine. The hope is basically one grain cart pulls out, the other one pulls in, and we're going to be filling this pit in no time. The fun part is backing into here. By fun, I mean not so fun. Jumping.
Pick corn. Whoa, look at that. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. You got the Bud Man, and I can finally talk a little bit. Working cows. Not a good week for the Bud Man. Lost a cow. Had 3 go to the vet today. Had to bring a cow and a calf down here. It's a call, that one. But we got quite a contraption going on here. High moisture corn going into the pit. So they go to the combine, to the grain cart, to the grain cart, to the grinder, up over the top, into here. And it grinds it up. Isn't that kind of cool? Glad the wind's going that way. Then Curtis will come in with the blade with the tractor. And you'll blade it up, pack it, blade it up, pack it, pack it, pack it, until this thing's full.
That makes sense. 1 second, it's gonna get a little loud.
There goes Darren, he's going out to get another load. Look at this big thing. Check this out. Hartung Farms. He's gonna go up and spread that out and back it. Come back, get a little more. Each time he goes forward and back, them big tires, all that weight backs things down. Get the hell out of the way, I'll get run over.
Rolling, third full dump of the day. Pat's working on this small stuff, short stuff I should say. and I am heading back to go dump. Not too shabby. I apologize for the head hair. Bright. Very, very bright. Ugh. Sun's in a pretty bad spot for now. The Budley man. What is he doing here? Besides being my filmer.
Here comes the other tractor. Oh, that's Ronaldo. Pull it out, back it up, unload, back out they go. So.
We are rolling. Don't know how much we're gonna be able to do after dark. Probably not a whole lot, because backing up into here is kind of a pain in the neck. A large pain in the neck, so we shall see. Pulling out of here is fun. Oh man, that pit's getting kind of full already. It's got a decent amount in there. The Budley man hopping in with Pat, and there's Nathan and Darren. Just about got that piece whipped, and just about got this piece whipped. So I think we're gonna move up on top and then knock out the small piece, and then we got this piece there in Butch's. And the Budley's riding with Patrick. Moving fields, all this stuff to the north is done, minus one field. And we're moving to this piece right here. Like our hurdle turtles, we move out. This is gonna be fun once it gets dark out, being able to see as we back in. It's gonna be real fun. But the pile's getting pretty big, and hopefully our time lapse is still going. Uh-oh, big tractor breakdown. PTO flew apart. We hope it's just a small thing, but all I know is I heard a clunk and my PTO shaft went flying. Not good. Well, that was fun. Forgot my phone in the shop, or got my GoPro in the shop. But basically my PTO shaft flew off. That was a first, but I got it unloaded. We're heading back to the guys there. A couple of bolts are worn that hold that PTO shaft in, and they just kind of fell out. We were dang lucky we didn't break anything, or nothing broke that we know of. I was able to unload my entire cart, so we're rolling now. So like I said, that PTO shaft just flew off. I got a fault, PTO fault. So yeah, we were lucky. But anyway, no downtime at all. Darren was able to keep those guys going. So now we got a longer haul, so the guys might be waiting a little bit longer. But so I'm gonna catch Nathan and then go grab Pat somewhere. Making my way all the way around to Patrick. It's a heck of a haul. Budman hopped out with Patrick, and here he comes. What's up, old man?
What's up?
This one will get me full sure. So a 1,000 bushel cart can only hold 1,000 bushels, obviously. That times 56 pounds, so good test weight corn, that's 56,000 pounds max. And that's heaped up. In these hills, we won't fill them that full, because if they're heaped up that much, when you're sliding down, you'll spill grain. Right, Budman?
Absolutely.
What's the good word?
There isn't a good word.
Why isn't there any good word? You don't have any stitches in your head, so that's good.
That is very good. So there is a good word.
Dropping the Budman off. Hate this thing. It's got to be a certain PTO RPM. Well, I'm trying to unload at an idle, and it's just to kind of help save that PTO, but it doesn't kick in all the time. Dang it. Have our bucket lunch tonight, courtesy of Larry. Hot dogs, and I haven't made it to the rest, but I had the 2 hot dogs and they were delicious. Rolling along. Cool part about this unit is this conveyor, the up, down, side to side, all that, and like throttle up and all that fun stuff. It's actually controlled by a remote that Curtis has in his tractor. So he can just kind of sit there and watch and make sure everything's cracking good while I'm dumping, and as soon as I go away, he pushes the pile up. She is about half full, I'd say. Well, crud, they're flowing a lot of grain right now. Darren's dumping already, or just pulling up there, so I need to get it moving. flowing the bushels. There's the two combines rolling, and this side is rough because of the waterways. Curtis is pushing it away. We're gonna start to get full here soon. We had over 10,000 bushel in this rig. I think this is around 1,100, 11,500, something like that. So she's gonna start getting full here soon. And when I'm doing this, the biggest thing is I gotta make sure I do not overfill that hopper. So it basically can only process so much grain. We're actually unloading this very slow, but it can only process so much. If you overfill that hopper, that is not good. 30,000 dumps so far. This scale is handy. There it is. Did a quick little key cycle to kind of clear that PTO fault. No idea where Pat's. Oh, he's right there. I should have grabbed Pat. Well, oh well. No clue why Nathan's only harvesting on one side. Basically, he's just going bang, 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 bang. But when he does that, his auger's on the inside. Why? No clue. So we gotta do this. We gotta just dump stationary for some reason. Oh well. This field is pretty rough on this south end. Pretty up and down, so we really gotta be careful, make sure we don't touch tips in the auger. Or in the, yeah, with the auger to the grain cart. Really gotta worry when the grain cart or when the combine tips. Man, we're rolling pretty good. I don't even know, like, knock on woods, I mean, this is gonna be a pretty dang good afternoon. It's about 8 o'clock or so. Should be able to finish this field probably by 9:30 or so and call it a night. We'll have that pit 3/4 full at least. Hard for you guys to see, but cosmic brownie, yum. Now he's gonna, he just told me he's gonna start going round and around now. Why he didn't do it before? No clue, but 40,000 pounds, I can see roughly how full I am. So I can fit another 10,000 pounds, which if you want to convert pounds to bushels, a bushel of grain is 56 pounds. So I'll probably be full by the end of this pass. Or at least full enough, he'll send me on my way. Drop the hammer, buddy. Get the lead out. Let's go. You're late. What are you doing? Bye. You might be wondering, why the heck is this excavator sitting here? You're gonna find out. Just not today, because I don't even know the extent of what we're doing. But I gotta wait for Curtis for a little bit since I caught up to Darren, pushing the pile back, making her smooth and packing her down. So he's just pushing back. Full cart has the right of way.
Coming down the big hill from the ridge, and the only way to communicate with grain cart drivers is pretty fun. Oh, it looks like Ron's not gonna do it.
Ashley, Nathan's girlfriend, is gonna get dropped back off at her car. Just dumped Patrick. Now busting tail to get over to Nathan. This old tractor. It's not the smoothest riding thing in the world, that's for sure. Last pass of the night right there. 8:45. By the time we get back down there, things cool down. We're right around 9 o'clock. Time to head home. Nathan is done. Darren's on his way back out. They'll dump into him.
Are you taking your machine in, Nathan? There's 24.5.
You got it.
1,000.
Just letting my tractor cool down a little bit, and I'll kill it. I'll probably grab the four-wheeler that's over here. Check out Curtis's handiwork. Nathan's got his combine down by the fuel wagon. He's gonna keep it parked back there. Pat and Darren are gonna bring their equipment down here. Then I'll tarp it and call it a night. Pretty good day. We got about, by my guesstimate, 14,000 bushel in this pit. You can kind of see Curtis is almost all the way up to the top. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's real good. He said it's not packing too well, but I guess what do you do? Good enough. Skedaddle, head home. Call her night.
Well, it's about 8:32. Grinding some corn for high moisture, November 1st. This will probably be the last load for the night, so Curtis can get that packed down pretty good. But yep, she's going pretty smooth, I think.
All right, let's go combining. Just kidding, we're oil and change. It's gonna be like the oil change at the end of every long day. And what that means is, see all these are gathering chains? Well, they don't need to be oiled because they're designed for that, but we think there's a rock trap chain, the chain that actually drives the corn head, and there's the unloading auger chain. All needs to be oiled every night. At least that's what we like to do. We think it prolongs the life. Any comments down below? You guys, any of you guys oil chains at all? Here's what the field looked like. Pretty good for the most part. Combine's at a little off. I think Pat's pretty accurate. Nathan's is a little bit on the high side. You can tell because you're looking right here. There's just spots where